What's up, world? Or, as I like to call you, Danger. What's up, Danger? What movie's that from?
Spider-Man.
We all know that that's the best Spider-Man in the world. Okay, as you can see, I got my beautiful three girls right here. We got Ada, and we got Raya, and we got Noah. No, that's not right. We got Ada, and we got Raya, and we got... No, that's not right either. Well, you know who they are. Today, I'm talking to the dads. Dads, blow drying hair is not hard. It's actually kind of fun, and you get to spend some time with your girls. So, first of all, we need to get set up. The first thing that I always do is I always set up a bench. The reason I do a bench is because there's no back to it. You want to be able to have access to all this beautiful, gorgeous hair back here. Then you want to be able to get a blow dryer, right?
Which is not plugged in.
Which is not plugged in, but we have access to a nice little thing back here. I always put this bench right next to that plug-in. Now, the way I used to blow dry hair is I would always put the attachment on that way. Until I found this little toy. I was playing Barbie, don't judge me. I was playing Barbies one day with my girls, and I saw this and how it was on there once. So I actually moved the attachment that way, and I found that I'm actually blow drying their hair a lot faster. I also like to get this amazing tool.
What?
Now to you dads, this just looks like a brush, right? But it's actually called a wet brush. I don't understand the science behind it, but for some reason, this brush will brush their hair better than any other brush or comb. It'll go through their hair, their wet hair, like nothing. Look at this. If they have snarls, right, Dad? Then it goes right through. This one, her hair dries actually all over the place. She has kinks in it. So we gotta blow dry hers almost right away. You can't let the air dry her hair by itself. And then this one, she can actually let the hair dry entirely. You don't have to blow dry, but we do it anyway. And then for this one, she actually has a lot of hair, and hers takes the longest to blow dry. We do let it air dry a little bit so that we don't have to spend as much time blow drying. So the first one that we gotta do is actually little Ada. So let's get her hair
You said about
blow
my
dried
name
first.
again.
What?
You said my name again.
It's because I usually do that. Actually, I was asking the girls, why do I blow dry their hair?
Mom's busy.
Mom was too busy.
But what was your first answer though?
Because you were better at it.
Okay, so let's get started with Ada first. When you blow dry, you want to make sure that you're not keeping the blow dryer in one spot on their head for too long. It'll actually hurt their little scalps. And you don't want to move too fast either. It actually takes longer to blow dry the hair. I actually will do it very slowly in short movements like this. Don't be afraid to get your hands in there, okay? When you get your hands in there, dads have this special oil that little girls' hairs needs. Is that true? So every once in a while, I will take the brush and I will go ahead and brush through their hair. A lot of times what I like to do also is I put the blow dryer underneath and I'll let it go out like that. But when I throw it underneath their hair, it gets their hair dry underneath. It also gives it that little fluff. Is that a word? Ada is actually finished. We got her hair all dry. I like to run the brush through one last time. Let's have you stand up, little lady. If you'll notice, her hair actually has these little kinks in them still. I have to send her upstairs to her mom, and her mom uses the, what is that, a straight iron? The straightener. The straightener. And she'll do the straightener on her hair. But you look great.
Thank you.
All right, now we got Raya here. I'm gonna go ahead and start blow drying her hair. I always like to make sure that I run the brush through it one time before I start. The reason for that? I don't know. All right, here we go. Okay, Now hers is finished. And we can take the brush and run it through one last little time. All right, let's have you stand up and show the camera and show all the dads at home. Okay, so her hair looks great. At the very tip, she has like these little things that are kind of cute.
Okay, thank you.
Love you. Noah, come on over, lady. What I like to do is I run a brush through their hair. And for Noah, actually her hair gets pretty tangled. She's my Rapunzel. So first of all, Raya and Ada have very, very short hair. So it's easier to blow dry theirs. Whereas in Noah's is actually a little bit longer. So you do need to make sure that you get the ends a lot better than you would with a short hair. What I always do is I just kind of hold the blow dry their hair out and just blow dry it like this. You'll see. Because I focus a lot on their hair up here and underneath here. And I find that with Noah, I need to focus a little bit more down here after I do all that. Okay, so now we got Noah finished. Just do her hair one last little time. And actually, you never have your flat ironed, huh? I always say go see your mom, but she's always pretty much done after that.
Yeah.
Let's have you turn around. Have you look at the back. It's as straight as, an arrow. She doesn't need a flat iron usually. So as you can see, their hair is dry and beautiful. Dads, so the next time the wife is like, hey, Sunday mornings are crazy because how many kids do we have?
Too many.
We have too many kids, I need your help. You can do it, it's not that hard. Okay, so now your hair is dry and it looks great.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, I love it.